Maybe I am too straight for person, and you can tell it's crossing the line. Crossing the line.
Hey you guys, welcome to another video. In this video, this is a requested video. I'm going to show you how to make a really good vegan Alfredo pizza. Now, just a little background on this. As it was requested, of course, whenever you guys request a video, I want to make it. But I've never actually had Alfredo pizza in my entire life, vegan or not. However, I know how to make a vegan Alfredo sauce, I know how to make a pizza crust, and so I thought, let's put those ideas together, and this is what came out, and it came out so delicious. So the next time you're looking for a treat, but you don't want to go out to a pizza joint, make this recipe. You're gonna love it. It's pretty easy to do. I'll leave all the instructions down in the description below. Let's get started. To make the dough, go ahead and pour the water into a medium mixing bowl and sprinkle the yeast over the water. Let this stand for about 5 minutes until it's a little bit foamy, and then you can go ahead and add in the flour and the salt.
I still don't wanna add.
Begin to mix this with like a spoon of some sort, but then you're gonna end up mixing it and kneading it with your hands.
You could be sad about it, but I can live with.
Turn this on to a floured work surface like a cutting board or a chopping block, and then just go ahead and continue to knead this until it forms a smooth, tacky ball, about 5 to 8 minutes, and then go ahead and cover it with the bowl. Preheat your oven to 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And then at this point, you can make the Alfredo sauce. You're gonna dump all of the Alfredo ingredients into a high-speed blender and then just blend it on high for about 1 to 2 minutes until it's creamy and smooth. I'm using cashew milk here, but really any plant-based milk that you enjoy would work as long as it's unsweetened. At this point, go ahead and taste the flavors, see if you want to add or adjust any of the seasonings, but it should be fairly liquidy, but a little on the thick side. Next up, you just want to chop your vegetables. For this pizza, I used cherry tomatoes, some garlic, a portabella mushroom, fresh thyme, and I cut some fresh spinach into some ribbons. And just those really simple but fresh ingredients made this pizza taste so good. I think any kind of fresh herb adds so much to a pizza, or really any dish at all. So if you have fresh basil, for example, you could use that as well. But the fresh thyme really adds something special.
And every day, every time I grow, you've tried to pull me down under the ground, every time, but I'm alive.
Transfer the sauce to a small frying pan and then just cook it over a low to medium heat until it's slightly thickened. This should really only take about 1 to 2 minutes because you don't want to make it too thick, and just make sure that you're stirring it frequently, and then turn it off and leave it there. Next up, your dough should be ready. This should probably have taken you about 15 minutes, and you're just going to go ahead and roll it out at this point. Once you've gotten your dough to the right form that you want and thickness, you can add your Alfredo sauce to it, and then just spread it almost all the way to the ends. And then I'm sprinkling a mix of a cheddar and a mozzarella vegan cheese. And then I'm adding my toppings. I'm doing the spinach ribbons first, and then some cherry tomatoes, the sliced pieces of garlic, and the portabella mushroom. This portabella mushroom, by the way, I got at the 99-cent store in a pack of 3, and so it was an amazing deal, and I still have this left over to make the pizza. Next, I sprinkled the thyme on top, and all of it was ready to go into the oven. Of course, you can add a little bit extra nutritional yeast if you like, or red chili flakes, and of course, you know me, I like both of those things, so of course I put them on. And then you're just going to bake it on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper at that 450 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. Really depends on your oven. You always want to check the bottom of the crust and just make sure it gets to your desired crispiness. Once it's ready, just let it cool for a few minutes and then you can cut it into slices and enjoy. This pizza turned out really, really good. Way better than I expected, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. The final product. It came out so beautifully. And just a little side note, normally I roll out my dough to be long enough for the baking sheet because I don't have a round pizza pan. I don't make pizza that often, but it was like meant to be that this pizza turned out circular. It turned out really beautiful, and I'm going to taste it now and let you guys know how it is. Let's see. Really good. Really, really good. So gourmet and yet really like also very simple. You can taste all the flavors of the Alfredo, to the mozzarella, to the garlic, the portabella mushroom, the tomatoes, the spinach, and of course, the fresh thyme just really adds that last little bit of flavor that you want. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like because it really helps out my channel. And make sure you subscribe so you know when I have a new video coming out. Thank you so much for watching. Of course, if you have any recipes or any videos in general that you want to see me make, please leave them down in the comments below. Remember, the full recipe's in the description. Enjoy, you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.